Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm back again with another really interesting video. In this video guys, we are going to learn how we can create our own Chrome extensions and upload them into our browser. So isn't this a very interesting topic for you? I bet it is. Now without wasting any time further, let's get started. So first thing first guys, what are Chrome extensions? So you can see on my screen I've got Chrome extensions open. So basically guys, Chrome extension is just, as the name suggests, is a extension to your browser. So if you can see this puzzle piece here, you can just click on it and you can see that all the extensions are listed here. And I've got an extension which is blocking my ads. I've got an extension for antivirus which can make my browser content secure of any viruses. So all these things are actually certain tools which we install in our browser so that we can perform certain things like ad blocking or antivirus. And we can actually create our own extensions and we can upload them in our own Chrome browser. So we can make our own custom extensions, and that's what we are going to learn today. So now that's about the introduction. Let's see how we can create our own extension. Okay, so first thing first guys, we all need a use case, right? So what are we going to display in our extension, or what are we going to show in our extension, what the extension is going to do? So for that I have created this small folder here which is called as Chrome extension video, and in this folder I am actually going to add all the code which we are going to act upon when that extension gets called. Okay, now for the simplicity of this video guys, let's just say that you are a teacher and you basically teach students, right? And I want an extension installed in my Chrome so that if ever I want to see the attendance of some students, I will be able to do so, right? So I just want a simple table in which I can see the student name and their current attendance, right? So this is just a very simple HTML folder guys, HTML file guys, and this is just one folder in which I have created a simple HTML file. So let's just add some code to it. Okay, and I'll be copying some code from from my already created project so that we can save some time on it. So obviously this is a HTML project, so we need the header, right? And let's say the title of my this HTML page is student attendance. Okay, student attendance sheet. Now I'm also going to add a bootstrap link to it just so we can beautify the table which we are going to show, just to make it a little bit pretty, right? Now we are going to add the body tag. So this is plain simple HTML guys, you don't need to learn anything extra for it. I'm just going to copy paste the code here so we can just get on to actually uploading the extension. So this is a simple div, and then I'm going to create a heading here which is just going to say student attendance data. And now let's create a table. Okay, now in this table guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some headings, and then we are going to create certain rows, right? So for header I'm going to use the tag t head, and then tr is just a tag for rows. Now what are the two things that I want to show? First is the student name, and second is the percentage of students attendance. So let's say attendance. Okay, attendance. Now these are the two headings which we have it now. Now comes the body. So the header tag is closed, and now comes the body. So what do we want to add in the body? We want to add certain rows of the student, right? So let me just copy this row tag and create two rows of it. So let's say the first student is Rachana, and Rachana has some very good attendance. Let's say she has got 90% attendance. And then there is another student who is Rohit, and Rohit has, let's say, a little bit less. He's got 75% attendance, right? So now my HTML page is created guys. Okay, so this is some static HTML page I have created. What we want to do is we want to display this static HTML page as a Chrome extension. Now how we can do that? To create any Chrome extension, guys, you need a particular file in your folder, and that file is called as manifest.json. So I'm just going to create a new file, and I'm going to call as manifest.json, because you need the manifest.json file for your Chrome extension. Now what is this manifest.json is doing, or what data it is having? So basically, guys, this manifest.json is going to have all the information that your Chrome extension is having. So you can see on this extensions page, there is the name of the extension, the description of the extension, and when you open the extension, there is certain thing that is happening, right? So this extension is actually blocking the ad, so there is an action attached to this extension. So all these details are going to be present in your manifest.json file. So let's go back to your manifest.json. So this is a JSON file. So we have got a dictionary structure today. The first tag is name. So what are we going to name our extension? Our extension is going to be called as student attendance, right? So this is my name. Then I'm going to have a version of the extension. So version. Now in Chrome extension, guys, earlier the version used to have two decimal points. So for example, it used to be like 1.0, right? But now with manifest version 3, we need three digits to it. So you can see 1.0.0. That's the version. That's how you have to define it. Okay, so you need to have 3 digits. Now second thing is description. So description is obviously certain lines about your extension. So this extension shows students with their current attendance in class. Okay, so that's a pretty good one-line description. Then you need a tag which is called as manifest version. Okay, so although I told you that we need 3 decimal places in your version, you still need to specify the manifest version is 3. So obviously this manifest version could be value 2 or it could be value 3. But nowadays, if you upload any Chrome extension, it won't accept a manifest version less than 3. So you need to have the latest manifest version specified in your manifest.json. Okay. Now, the next thing is author. So let's say the author is super lazy coder. So that's the author name. And then the last but the most important tag actually, which is the action. Okay, so what is this action tag? The action tag is the tag which actually does the work when this extension is invoked. Okay, so whenever this extension is invoked, what we want to do? We want to actually show this HTML file. So we'll add a tag called as default pop-up, and here we will give the path of the HTML file. So our HTML file is at the same place as that of the manifest.json. So I will just write index.html, and then there is going to be one more tag which is called as default title. So default title is because although we have the name of the extension or the description of the extension here, when this extension will pop up on our screen, what is going to be the default title of the extension? That's what is mentioned here. Okay, so let's say this is the same as that of the name of the extension, which is student attendance. Okay, so let me save this file. Now this file is saved and we have got our index.html, we have got our manifest.json. So now it's time to actually upload this in our extensions. So you can see here this puzzle like icon, guys. When you will go to this icon and you will click on manage extension, you will lead to this page. Now here you can see that there is no way to upload my extension. Why? Because I haven't turned on the developer mode. Once I turn on the developer mode, you will see these options being created. Okay, so our option is load unpacked. Okay, because our extension is obviously not packed, so we need to upload it as a unpacked extension. So we'll click on this button and we'll go to the folder. So my folder was Chrome extension video, and then I will select this folder and you can see that it says extension loaded. Now you can see that this student attendance version and the description, this is all what we have mentioned in our manifest.json file, right? Now the extension is loaded. Now it's time to actually use this extension, right? So I'll again click on this puzzle icon and you can see that student attendance is here. Now if I click on this pin button, you can pin this extension to your browser so that you can always use it, right? So let's say I am working on something and suddenly I realize, oh, I need to check the attendance of this student because he was, late in the class. I need to know if he is able to give his exams or not. So I'll just click on this extension button and there you go guys, you are able to see the student data, a perfect HTML table with student name and their attendance. Okay, so this is how you can use your own extensions, guys, and you can just simply put them pin them on your Chrome browser and use them whenever you want. You have your own custom extension here, right? But this is what we have done with the static HTML page, right? So what we can actually do, guys, we can do a lot of things with this. You can create a JavaScript, you can call an API, you can get a dynamic data, and you can display that as well. So I've already got an example of that running. So I'm going to just show you that example. So let me take this project with you guys. Here you can see that, sorry, this is not the title. This is exchange rate. So basically, guys, what I have done here is that I am calling an API which is doing a rate conversion from euro to GBP, which is pounds, right? And I want to know that how much is 1 euro worth in pounds. And this is the basically HTML of it. So on this particular date, if I have these many euros, let's say I've got 1 euro, how many pounds I can purchase with them, right? And all this data is actually captured by the script.js file, where you can see that this function fetch data is actually calling a exchange rates API, which is with a particular API key, which is an API provided by a certain company. And once I get the JSON file, I am just taking these HTML elements and I am adding their values to these HTML elements. Okay, if I click on the manifest.json file, you can see that I have given this similar structure here: the name, description, version, author, and then action. Okay, now let's try this one, right? Now this one is our dynamic API which we are using in our extension. So let me click on the same pin button and I have clicked on load unpacked. Now I will go select this particular folder which I was just showing you for the exchange rates API. Now I'm just gonna pin this exchange rates API to my Chrome. Now if you see, once I click on E, you see the data which is coming. So 1 euro is equals to 0.8592 GBP. This is actually a dynamic data. This is not a static data. So you can use this Chrome extension to fetch a dynamic data from certain API and actually show it on your browser. How cool is that, guys? You can there are endless possibilities to create your own extensions and use them, and you can even create your own extensions and actually sell them to people to earn some money of it. Isn't that great, guys? I hope this video was really informative for you guys, and I hope that you actually learned something from it. I hope now you're ready to create your own Chrome extensions. And if you do, please write down in the comment section, guys, how did you like this idea, and how were you able to create new different extensions or not. But that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following along with me. If you did have any questions, comments, suggestions for me, guys, please do write down in the comment section below. If you did like this video, guys, then please like this video and share this video with your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for future notifications of more such programming and coding related videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.